SkeleSteve. Well, welcome back to the SkeleSteve channel. I'm your host, SkeleSteve. What's up, everybody? So we look over to the right there. See that little cave down there off the ocean near that little beach? Yep, that was pretty cool. I don't know if you caught it or not. I hope we did. It's pretty awesome area. I pulled over to take a picture of it. I've seen a couple of them before down the coastal highway in different areas, different states like Washington, and well, I didn't see it in Washington. I didn't catch it, but I saw it in Oregon and California. I saw those little like rock formation caves next to the beach. Yep, I wish I can go down there. That'd be pretty neat if I can go down there and explore it. I kind of wanted to, but I couldn't really find a way to do it, and I was like, I'll do it another time. So I'll be sure to come back down here one day. So this is a series from my 2018 motorcycle trip I call One Man, One Bike, where I left Michigan and went out west and came back around. Yep, it's a series of videos, and I am right now off of California 1. This is the first video off of California 1. I did a whole bunch of them off of 101. You go to my channel, look at them, check them out if you can. I thought they were pretty neat. And I'm doing a voiceover right now. This isn't a motovlog because at the time I didn't have a microphone. And so I recorded the videos and now I'm uploading them because I ran out of videos to upload for the winter. But yep, so now I'm releasing these. I have a few more to come out soon. I have another California one. This video was actually 35 minutes long, so I split it in two. And I have like a thing where I don't want to go over 15 minutes. I've gone to 20 minutes. I don't care to do it. I just rather not go over 15 minutes. So this one goes almost 17 minutes, but what can you do? I split it in two, and I figured that was okay. Yeah, I said check out my other videos. I got two in South Dakota, one on the Astoria Mangler Bridge in Washington, Oregon, and the Restaurant Highway 101, and two Redwood videos. So yeah, check them out when you get a chance. And this, in my last video where I was in the Redwoods at Humboldt National Park, I came, the last part of the video was like a minute and a half long, and it was me off of 128. What happened was, see, that video all that video was not on any major road. It was just on a small road, and then at the end was just showed a major road. The last minute, I popped that clip in there, and that was right by one. So what happened was when one comes down right before Elk, it goes into 128, and then you have to turn right to get to one. As I mentioned, I missed my right turn, and I just kept going. So then I had to cut the camera off and loop back around and start recording it. And that beginning point of this video, that's right where I left off. Was that moment right there. Is right when I got onto one. I pulled over and I took a picture of that and I started recording. So yeah, there you go. I like California 1. I like Highway 101. I like the coastal highway in general. It's cool. It's awesome. I recommend coming out here if you ever get a chance. Oh, and I also want to mention too why my camera is on my handlebars. I mentioned in previous videos, but just gonna throw this out there. It's because I didn't want to put on my helmet. And like I mentioned, I didn't have a microphone. I wasn't really motovlogging, so I just wanted to. I have the mount on my helmet, but I had two of them, two helmets, my half and my full, and I didn't want to keep putting the camera back and forth on there. And I figured, instead of reaching up on my helmet and trying to fiddle with recording, I just figured it'd be easier just plop it on the handlebars. See, now I turned it back around, so now it's not that weird angle anymore. I was trying to get the ocean side, but anyways, like I was saying, yeah. So I wanted to look reach over, hit record, and see the red light turn on, and see the video going while I'm recording. But anyways, yeah. So this road is cool. These areas are cool. I like them. There's a lot of cool beach towns. I've always mentioned it. And right now I'm in Elk, California. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool little swanky towns out here. You'll have fun, and there's a lot I didn't get to do because I was just riding. I just took this part just to ride down here. I didn't do no pull over and go to this scenic area, go to this museum, or do this and do that. So yeah, I didn't. What do you call it? I didn't do all that. I just rode down here, stopped at a few places. yeah, so I continue on, just enjoyed this road. There was a lot of like, tight turns, twisties. It was really cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot from these roads. I was struggling to do like the turns, not like struggling, but just learning to do them because I never had roads like these. I never really dealt with them before I came out here. I went to northern Michigan on my bike, like I went to the UP in North Upper Peninsula, North Lower Peninsula, and there was tight turns and there was like winding roads and very like different elevation roads, but it wasn't nothing like this. So I wasn't used to this. I got used to it and I got good at it. I feel like in the beginning part I was kind of staggering. I was a little nervous, but I got used to it and I enjoyed it. It was I said I was like nervous. My my butthole puckered. These are butthole puckering turns, so there's that. They're it's it's something you can get used to really fast. I mean, I like I said, never dealt with roads like this. Even driving in a car, never really did. Damn, this road really sucks. Look at my camera bouncing up and down. I wonder if that would have happened if my helmet was on my helmet. A lot of bouncing because of the where the camera's at right now. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I saw a lot of cool things out here, a lot of weird things too, and that's what I'm gonna mention in my next the next video, the other half of this. I'm just gonna talk about weirdish moments that happen because for some reason on the West Coast there was a lot of weird moments. In the west part of the United States, there's just the weirdish moments for me. Not full on weird where somebody was gonna, I don't know, like throw like a rubber chicken at me and dance around me. Not like that crazy. There was like a few like oddball moments that I don't get. Like my life is pretty. Besides the motovlogger riding a motorcycle, it's pretty boring. It's just live a normal life like everybody else. I don't have an exciting life, so I get like weird moments here and there, like once in a while. Nothing big, nothing extraordinary. Just once in a while, you get some weird moments. Happens more when I go to Detroit or one of the other big cities. So when it's in the big city, I guess, or when it's out here, yeah, you'll get a lot of weird moments because there's a lot of weirdos. So yeah, I like I said, I'll talk about that in the next video. There'll be a few parts I'll mention, and hopefully you guys will get a kick out of it. This area was pretty cool. Here's a little tight turn. I like some of these areas just had like the valleys and the ocean side. So there was a lot to see over here. I lost a little bit of the ocean side. Some of these parts didn't had a lot of mass between the road and the ocean, so didn't get to see a lot in this video. But that whole thing right there, those trees and all that's pretty cool looking. It's not bad. I still enjoyed it. Yeah, like I said, I recommend coming down here. If you ever get a chance, do it. It's don't waste your time. Just come down here and have fun. That's all it is. It's about having fun. If you ever plan on a road trip, come down here, talk to a few locals, and if you don't have any ideas, like I said, use the Road Trippers app. It'll help you out for things nearby, or if you see a couple locals, ask them. Never hurt to ask. I didn't do too much because I just kept riding. I did more of just riding on this road. I didn't, like I mentioned, I didn't want to stop. I don't know if I mentioned or not. I didn't want to stop and pull over and do all these other extra activities. But one day I will. I'll come back down here, and I will stop right here. I'll come right back to it. Hey, I'm back now. So, I was talking to somebody on, well, they mentioned it to me on a Facebook group called Motorcycle Roads and Trips. And if you have Facebook and you want to look up people's road trips and find out like cool areas to go to, I recommend joining the group. I just recently got back on Facebook. I was gone for a while just because of a lot of bull crap that was going on. So I ended up joining back for recently for certain reasons, and I joined that group, and that's like the only thing I do now on there is I go on that group and a couple other motorcycle groups and just look at that stuff. I don't care for anything else. Everything else, just crap. So yeah, but someone mentioned on there that because I mentioned like I don't know if you heard from the last videos or not, but I did, or if I mentioned it that I stopped the coastal highway right around San Fran, and I'm kind of kicking myself about it. I kind of want to keep going down because I hate San Francisco and I wish I never really went there. But anyways, yeah, somebody mentioned that I'm not missing too much south of the Bay Area, or not like south of the Bay Area, around like I think he was saying like near Monterey Bay and Santa Cruz, but like anything south of that, really, like when you get to Orange County, he said it was like touristy and just the parking lot when it comes to driving down there very trafficy. So, but I still want to do it. I still want to take the whole trip. I'll experience that. I mean, not enough to kick myself not for doing it, but he made valid points, and I appreciate what he had to say, and I thought it was pretty cool. He mentioned a few things on there like what is it, certain areas like restaurants and stuff like that, and I thought that was pretty cool, and I like when people put their inputs on there. But like I said, I want to come down here one day, and I actually want to start from Vancouver, like because it's not all high. Obviously, it's not Highway 101 up there, but just drive right around there and come down through and go through like what's the island that's in Washington? When I get into Washington, what was that island? Let me look it up right here. Philadelphia Island. Go through there and take the ferry to Port Townsend, and then go around Olympic National Forest, and then take 101 all the way down through Oregon again, and then take it back to California, and then I'll actually do the redwoods this time. I'll actually, if I can hike out there, I'll hike and camp, and then go through that one area I was talking about through Ferndale and Honeydew, and do the actual loop around this time, and then take one down, and then take one all the way down, and yeah, I'll be able to go to the Carmel by the Sea and Monterey and all that, and Santa Cruz, and then yeah, I'll go through Los Angeles and deal with all that. I'll just do it and get it over with, and go through San Diego, then take that through to Mexico. I actually want to go all the way to Mexico, and they got a one road down there. I don't know what road that is. If that's, let me see here. It's Mexico. One of it's called. I don't know what the heck it's called. Let me see. Yeah. So if it just says one, but I want to take that. It says it goes to Cabo San Lucas all the way down there. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool if I go down all the way to Cabo San Lucas and Cabo Wabo. Party with Sammy Hagar, drink some tequila. I don't know if I'm able to party with Sammy Hagar, but whatever. It's a dream. So I want to ask you guys now, if you have any recommendations, because like I said, I want to come back out here and I want to go from Vancouver to Cabo San Lucas. Do you have any recommendations? Any cool places to go? Any sightseeing? Anything that you guys recommend? If leave a comment down below. If you caught this video, like I said, please let me know, because next time I come out here, I want to see more things, and then that just helps me out. Maybe somebody else comes across this video and they want to go down to Highway 1 and US 101 and all that. Maybe they'll see something, like maybe you guys recommend something, maybe they'll see it and they're like, okay, whether if you're a local that's coming on here to give me recommendations, or somebody that came down this freeway, just let me know, and next time I come out here, I'll take into consideration. I'll definitely do the research, look it up, and probably do it. I'm very, very easygoing, and I always take recommendations. Whatever you guys got to offer, I'm always down for it. And on another note here, if you're going soon to California 1, be careful, because there is a big part that's closed off. I think it's right around Rat River. I think it's like south of Big Sur State Park. There's a landslide that happened that took out a big piece of the road. I think this is the map right here of it. I'm not 100% sure. This is where the area it's at. And this isn't the first time landslides happened here. There's one that happened, I think it was right after my trip or right before my trip, somewhere between I think LA and what the heck is it? LA and San Diego. So be careful when you're coming down here. And if you do come in the next few months or within a year, just note that some of the road is going to be closed. And I said, just be careful. You know, if there's heavy rain, be warned. I don't know if it's going to happen. It's probably not going to happen to you. But like I said, just be careful. So that's where I'm going to end it right there. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like. Comment if you can. Share it if you can. And subscribe. And also ring that Guardian bell. You know, you got to do everything you can to keep those damn YouTube algorithm gremlins down. Those algorithm gremlins are evil. And they'll stop anybody. Let's boost us up. All of us. Anybody that's up and coming. Anyways, you guys enjoy. SkeleSteve out.